Hello, I'm Draconic Commander, and welcome back to Slay the Spire 2, where we are going to continue our journey on playing every day until we are good at this game. We've had 4 tries and 4 failures, so today we're going to try my favorite character, the Defect. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, got the Lost Coffer, Winged Boots, Hefty Tablet. Oh, very interesting. You know what? May regret it, but taking the Hefty Tablet seems pretty good. Let's go with the Helix Drill. That does a decent chunk of damage. Alright, let's take a look and see what we have. Got a really early shop here. Got a mid shop here, and a late shop here. So I think no, I think this one's better. Not gonna end up in any shops. Or, you know what? Let's take the mid and the late shop. Got a whole nice mess of markings on here. Alright, we got a multi-fight right off the bat. So let's go ahead and strike full bulk just in case our orbs don't hit the back one. And it did. So we're just gonna take a couple of slimes. Alright, let's see what we have this turn. Okay. So we're probably gonna end up taking some damage, since we only have the one defend. So let's defend. Let's dual cast. And strikes. We're just going to end up taking 6. Which is okay. And then we can just... 16, defend. Yep, and we'll finish him off with some lightning. Alright, some gold strength potion. And let's take a look. Takes cool-headed to get a little bit of card draw. Okay. So we'll just do a quick defend. A little bit of damage. And start getting some lightning going. Okay, so this is going to be a nice big turn. So, depending on our draw, we might be able to finish him off this turn. It doesn't look like it. Oh, we got lucky. A little bit more gold. glass is nice. We might be working our way towards an orb build. Okay, we could transform or upgrade a card. Let's see. Definitely don't want to transform injury because I'll just change into another curse. We could upgrade cool-headed and get 2 cards. We could upgrade Zap and get that for free. So I think we will just upgrade Zap. Make it free. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would be able to get rid of the guilty by the end of the act. We could also remove a card. Or we could just get a potion. Yeah, we already have a 1 curse in our deck. Let's not fill it up with too many dead cards. Don't need the heal. So let's just get some money. Take on our first elite. Okay. So this is a decent turn. Okay. Let's see. Gonna be taking some damage. Or he's going to be attacking for 16. Let's just block as much as we can. And then let our orbs do the damage for a minute. Okay. So defend. And this will hit. Let's go ahead and just take him out and let our orbs deal some damage out here. Alright. So the first and third will attack. Unfortunately, we get no attack cards. So we're just going to end up having to just defend. So that's so we'll end up taking. We're going to be taking a bit of a hit. That was not a very good draw. Alright, this is better. Let's go ahead and hit him. Take you out. You're gonna die to one of these glasses. So let's go ahead and hit you. So 2 of these guys are gonna die to glass. Now, as long as we can get a strike or something, we can take out this last guy. Yep. Boom. All taken care of. 1 week. That's very nice. Okay. Synchronize would really go well with some of the things we're doing. Claw helps us with some damage. I think we'll go ahead and take Claw. And let's go ahead. We're doing alright on HP for now. And let's go ahead and upgrade Cool-Headed so we can get some more card draw. Alright. So we're full blocking. Let's give this Nibbit a little bit of a hit. Alright, so let's do a little block. And draw some cards. And then we'll go ahead and just hit him. We'll do a little bit of damage. And gain some block. Okay. So Channel Lightning. Use Claw. Oh, let's go ahead and use Cool-Headed. Strike to end it. Okay. Reboot is nice. Could get another glasswork for some more glass. We could always, you know, remove a block from our deck if we so choose. Loop is also nice. I think we'll take Loop. Stargate Combat, gain 8 vigor. Okay. So our first attack is going to do some pretty nice damage. Okay, we've got 4 of these guys. Okay, so let's do a Cool-Headed, see what we get. Okay, so it's just going to be very easy. So let's just take out the biggest slime. Okay. Alright. Snap. Six times 3 is 18. This is going to be... Well, we're going to be taking quite a bit of damage here. Yeah, we're going to be taking 12 damage. So let's go ahead and hit Claw. And just poke. So now we're down to just one guy left. That isn't... That was a very unfortunate draw, but luckily we got a couple of defends. We kind of get out of it. Alright. Helix Drill helps us out. Okay, a weak potion. Okay, I guess we're taking another Claw. Let's see what we have. Alright. Pocket Watch is really good, but I want to be playing a lot of cards. Happy Flower. Yeah, we could use some more energy. Let's see. This could be nice if we get some cards that create status, but our deck seems to be kind of going in multiple directions. Let's take a look and see. think let's go ahead and get rid of one of our strikes.
Whoa.
And guess we could take finesse. Yeah, I'll take finesse. All right. All right. Sure. Get this out of here. Defend. Alright, let's get some defense going on. Alright, we are going to end up taking 6 here. Oh, 4. Didn't count the Frost Orb. Okay, so let's go ahead. Alright, dead. Okay, a colorless potion. Might be more useful than a strength potion. Yeah, subretine's really nice. So I think, yeah, we can upgrade it to make it basically free and make all powers mostly free. Okay. So second shop. Oh man, this would have been really nice. That is unfortunate. But can't take anything. So, move on to the next. Okay. I think 1133. So 14. Yeah. I think we'll just do a really big chunk here. Get some claws going. Take a small amount of damage. No. Okay. Take 5. Okay. Oh. And this would have been nice to have a little, but I'm just playing it so that way we can heal straw. Powder Demise. Okay. Consuming Shadow. So this effectively costs 1. Could get Focus Strike. Yeah, I'll take that. Taking on the kin. 31 HP. I think resting might do us well. Okay. So. Let's go and block. First attack does decent big damage. Okay. So we'll just start. Let's just see what we can get here. You know what? Rolling Boulder can really start to snowball. Okay. Subroutine's really good. Let's just defend as much as we can. I think we'll just go and throw the Powder Demise at him. So yeah, we're gonna take 5, 13. So it's probably a really good thing that we rested. Alright, so basically free. Draw a card, okay. Okay, so let's throw the weak him, so we take a little less damage. Yeah, that rolling boulder is really starting to do some work. Let's take him out. We're not going to be taking any damage. And then rolling boulder will just end him. Alright. Let's get some stuff. Basically play everything, then we will full block. So, Assuming Shadow just wins us the fight. 100 gold, and let's see, okay. We could take coolant, because that's basically free with subroutine. Okay, yeah, I think we'll take coolant. We don't have a ton of card draw to take advantage of extra energy. Channel strikes, that'd be 3. I mean, that would, if we could find a all for one, that would make the strikes really helpful. So I think we're gonna take it. Okay, there's a very late shop. So if we want to take that shop, we've got to go down through here. The question is, how do we want to get there? So like that. Yeah, I think that's how we're gonna go. Okay. So let's just defend. Loop. Coolant. And then we'll take 1 damage and hopefully be set up for next turn to do some good stuff. Okay, so let's see if we can't take this guy out. If we get lucky, it's 3, 6, no, but we'll end up taking 6, yeah. Okay. Let's take out this guy. And then take out this guy. Draw a couple cards. Draw another card. As long as we draw some kind of attack, we'll be fine. Yep. Distilled Chaos, okay. Compile driver, yeah. We do have, 3 orbs that we're dealing with, so it's always nice. Okay. Okay. Fortunately, we do have to take a chunk of damage here. My goodness. Excellent. Took a little bit too much damage there, but we'll get through it. We don't have any status generation. Scrape could be nice. So we have quite a few 0-cost attacks. Okay. I want to save as much gold as possible, but what's our next combat? It's just a generic one. I guess we'll just do that. Okay. So. Alright, so far we are full blocking. 17, 12. Okay. And don't need to use it, so we'll just keep moving. Okay. Take 10. Okay. Alright. So this basically becomes strike, defend, helix drill. So, we're full blocking. Getting our dark pretty well going. Okay, everything we drew was 0. Okay. It's fantastic. Alright, let's see. No. Okay. Let's see, what would we want to be put on top of the draw pile? Finesse would be nice. Or cool-headed. So we get some extra, yeah. Cool-headed. Get easy card draw. Smith. Let's make subroutine free. Okay. Kind of want to save that for. I want to save that potion for the boss. So we're going to end up taking a bit of a hit. Okay. All right. Okay, we've got basically a free hand. Okay. We really need a nice hand. Okay. $14, $20, $30. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Now we definitely took a lot of damage. Okay, that'll help a little bit. FTL is very nice. Helps with card draw. That'll be very helpful if we get any more multi-enemy fights. So we're gonna rest. Okay. Okay, so if we're blocking that, we'll start by dealing with this back chopper. Okay. Yeah. This is the kind of hand that would have been nice to have last match. Go ahead and just play this. Okay. Alright. Not too bad. Skill potion. Scavenge? Seems very interesting. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll take scavenge. Yeah, I really kind of need a shop. Okay. So let's get that to start. Okay. Maybe play a card. Zero damage. That's unfortunate. 21. Oh boy. Oh, jeez. This fight. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be getting out of here. This debuff just is not fun. Yeah, because I can't. Yeah. Wow. Get 0 block. Yep. That was just a really bad. That was just a really bad enemy for us. Alright, well, once again, failed run. So we're just gonna leave it at that for today. And I will see you guys in the next one.